Hello and welcome back. You are about to witness the attempt by me to bring this Harbor Freight Mini Mill X2 CNC conversion back to life after 15 years of getting kicked around the garage. Let's get into that. That's right, I decided to drag this thing out after people asking me if it was a prop or if it actually works or I work on it. And I decided to drag it out and see if I even remember how this thing works. It's been a long time. And let's take this from the top and drag it out, or watch me drag it out and try to get it to work. Let's do that. Today, I'm out in the shop and I was just cleaning up the mess I had from doing a job on my lathe. And I was thinking about some of the comments I got in the past about this mill I have here. It's a Harbor Freight mini mill. And one person asked me if I ever do anything with it, or is it just a prop? Well, I haven't run it in a long time, but I thought I'd drag it out and start working on it. I converted it to a CNC. I got all that running. I actually made a part on it, a test part, and pushed it aside and never really did anything with it. But I'm going to now. And what I'm doing is I have to clean this whole mess up, excuse me, and pull this off and get it out where I can work on it. Let's do that. That thing is heavy. I put it on there when I built this room a few years back, and I had a motor hoist. And I had a hell of a time getting it on there. What I thought I'd do, this is going to help me get it off of that bench there, because this is on wheels. Moves pretty easy. I thought I'd push it back there and try to pull it onto this. All right, I got it out. Man, look at this thing, it's filthy. I've got a lot of work ahead of me making this thing work. I think it'll be an interesting project. There's the control box. Controller. That's where it's going to be. I could pull it out and get it out of the way. That's going to be my next project right here. I'm going to work on it little by little. I have some new software to learn. I have some stuff I got off the internet called FreeCAD. And it also has CAM stuff. It's really nice software. Like I said, this is where it's going to be. I can move this around anytime I want to get it out of my way if I'm shooting video over here. Or just working on the lathe, because it's going to throw chips all over it. If and when I get this thing running, like I say, if. It's been probably 5-7 years since, probably longer than that, 10 years since I actually had the CNC thing working. If I can do that and I get it moving around, I am going to build a cabinet for it so I could run it and the chips won't fly all over the place. This is all up here. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. It's been about a week since I did anything with this thing. So let's start plugging this thing in and see if it works. Let's start right from the beginning. Here's the controllers and stuff. There's 2 electrical plugs. That's for the X2 mini mill. This is the electrical plug for the computer. Electrical plug for the screen. The cable for the screen. This is the cable for the keyboard. Boy, this is an old connector. This is Windows XP, I believe. And this is a newer mouse. I don't even know if it's going to work. It's off my other computers. I don't know what happened to the mouse for this. It's well over 10 years, I'm sure, since this thing has run. This controller runs off the printer parallel cable. Okay, now I'm pretty sure everything is plugged in. Let's spin this thing around and let's start turning things on. You know, the way this thing looks, this is going to be a long time project. Okay, that is the fan in the CNC controller. Let's turn the screen on. The light went on. The computer's already on. It says press F4 to run the setup. Says the keyboard was detected. I don't see the mouse, but maybe that's what they're talking about. Let's see. I'm going to press F4, see what happens. BIOS setup utility. Still can't see the mouse. A lot of you are probably laughing like, this guy don't know what he's doing. I know there was a certain sequence I had to go through. I'm going to pull this parallel port cable out and reboot this. I still haven't gotten the mouse to go, so. Press the enter key. Let's see, the mouse was found. Power down and check the mouse and keyboard connections. There we go. Something's happening anyway. Okay, I'm getting a little somewhere. Oh, and the mouse is working. All right. I didn't do this CNC conversion. This was a retrofit by a company named Max NC. It was out of Arizona. Max Millwork. Max Mill. Okay, I'm going to load it. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but that's what I'm going to do. Max Mill CNC controller for Windows 2000 and XP. All right. Mach 3 CNC controller. Yeah, see, it's flashing reset over here. And I remember that's one of the things you had to do. And you use the arrow keys for up, down, up, and back. I'm going to hit the arrow key, see what happens. Nothing. My Z is moving, or it says it is. I don't know if you could see that. Z axis is moving. But it doesn't seem to be moving. It really doesn't look like I know what the hell is going on. I'm going to hit the reference home. It went the wrong way. Did you see that? The head smashed right into the vise. All right, I gave it another day. I read a little bit last night and found out what most of my problems were. I was using the wrong software. The company Max NC that retrofitted this also was selling their own machines. And when they sent me the software, they sent me all the software for all of their machines. And I was clicking on the wrong thing. Let's turn this thing on, and I think I could get it to move. And that's all I really want to do, is get it to move in the right directions and see if it will calibrate on the limit switches. Let's see if I can turn this thing on and make it work. Power on. Okay, F4. I'm going to move over to exit all of that. Enter. Save configurations, yes. All right. Windows XP. This is an old one. I think they make a Mach 3, Mach 4 that will run in a newer computer, but not the Max NC software. Okay, this is where I was making a mistake. I need to open up Max Loader, that's Max NC, and go down to retrofit. What I need to do is hit the reset, clear it, and this thing should be ready to jog around. Let's home the machine. Reference all home. Z, Y, X. Okay, after you do that, you have to reset it. It zeroed everything except the fourth axis because there is no fourth axis on here right now. Reset, clear, reset. Servos kick back in. Okay, I want to move the X off of the limit switch or away from the limit switch, bring it over the vise. I want to bring the Y-axis, I want to bring the spindle over the vise. I want to bring the Z-axis down over the vise. All right. Now, if that was my part 0, 0, 0, 0. I started this, well, a week ago. I brought all this stuff out, started moving stuff around, and yesterday we plugged everything in, and I wasn't too successful. It's pretty obvious that I'm going to have to work on relearning the software, Mach 3 CNC controller software. I'll be doing that so we can have do some projects on this. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some stuff on this behind the scenes. Remember to come back and look for more videos on my X2 mini mill, bringing it back to life. So I'm going to have to say, until next time, enjoy.